Okay, hey, hello, and a really warm welcome to this masterclass today. It's about really talking about why are you not loving yourself? I want to highlight one very important reason why you're not feeling loved. So you might be here because you feel somehow that you're not really loving yourself truly. You might not know why, and you are really looking to have this amazing experience where you're backing yourself, you're supporting yourself, you are in love with yourself, you are loving everything about you, and therefore you can stand strong on your own feet, you are independent, you're not needing any love from the outside world, right? Is that where you want to be? Let me know if that resonates, if that's who you are, and if that's what you're looking for. But most often, when we are in that situation, we are actually feeling something that is not in alignment with that at all. So we feel like maybe we are not good enough. That always keeps on coming back, or we feel we are not wanted the way we are. That we are doing things wrong for people. The way we are is not accepted. People don't like it. They don't understand it. Or you might just feel that you are the way you are relating to other people, maybe in your relationships at the moment, is just always kind of like this head-butting going on. You can't get onto the same level of understanding, of the same level of opinions even, or world views, right? And so therefore you're having, a disharmonious relationship. And so why would you want to feel loved? Is for yourself, obviously, but also, I guess, to improve your either existing relationships, or because you are looking to attract a soulmate relationship where both of the people in the relationship are actually coming from love, from your own love. And in order to do that, you have to love yourself first, right? So let's see the reasons I've mentioned before, why you're not loving yourself. And we all have different reasons, and I'd love you to share, why do you not love yourself? What is in your way? Are you actually aware? And so if you, for instance, believe that you're just not good enough, whatever you do is always wrong for people. So that means you're coming from a thought process of not loving yourself, right? You're wrong. You are doing something bad. You're not accepted. You're talking rubbish, or something like that. And all of that, of course, is coming from a realm that isn't in alignment with your love. So because love would allow you to be as you are. Love would love you as you are. Love would not have anything negative to say about you. Love would not put you down or criticize you or even judge you, right? So the reason why you're not feeling loved is because you're believing in something like, I am not wanted, or I am wrong, I am not good enough. You're believing in something that simply is not the truth, and it doesn't come from love. And if you're not coming from love, or not the truth, then you are coming from the realm of the egoic mind, which is actually rooted in fear. There's always a fear about something, a fear of not being wanted, a fear of not being loved, a fear of not doing things good enough, a fear of not pleasing people, a fear of not feeling safe, a fear of feeling alone, and maybe that's why you're pleasing people. So the one reason that why you are feeling unloved is always because you are believing something that is not true. Truth and love go hand in hand. So that the true you is the always loving being that is able to love whatever is within yourself, or within your partners, or your relationships. It's the love is able to love how everything is. The love is able to allow, to understand, and to have compassion. But when we are believing anything that comes from fear, oh, am I wanted now? Does so-and-so like me when I am being myself? Am I doing things wrong for people? That's all coming from fear. And fear is not in alignment with truth or love. And that is the reason. So, are you investigating when you are feeling not loved? Are you investigating how come you're not feeling loved? And most people don't. And that's the one reason why you have not changed that state of not loving yourself, and why you're perpetuating, the feeling of not being loved. Because the belief, for instance, that I'm not wanted, that I'm stupid, that I'm wrong, has not been investigated for its truth. Is this really true that I'm not wanted? It might look like that. Your ego might come, yeah, so-and-so told me that, so-and-so, stood me up, so-and-so did this. And that all suggests that they didn't want me. But you haven't asked them, you don't know that for sure. And it really is only happening for you, this whole scenario, because of your belief. The erroneous belief that says, I'm not wanted. And so it's most important, and it's the most important thing to do, if you want to come out of the state of feeling unloved. You've got to ask yourself, how come I think that way? And what is it that I'm believing that is not in alignment with truth and love? See, for me, it was always the belief that I'm just not wanted. I'm not lovable. And I don't know where exactly I got that from. It was from many different ways. I felt not liked. I felt not wanted. And then I assumed I wasn't lovable and I wasn't loved. So that's another, there's a stream of thoughts that you have to go deeper and not just keep on telling the story that's on the surface, right? And hey, hello. Oh, hello, Ellen. Thank you for the hearts. You see, it's so important that you are immediately investigating when a trigger comes up, when you're feeling emotionally low because of whatever happened in a relationship with another person. And if you're not feeling in love after you reacted or after you spent time with someone, then of course you were triggered, and you are being shown, which is the gift always, that you're still holding on to something that isn't true. And life will show you, this is the beauty of life, any relationship with other people will show you what you need to look at. And if you're still getting triggered, then there's still something to correct, So you're still believing in something that isn't true. So that means you're giving your power away to something that is not in the realm of love, like an untrue belief, like I'm not loved, I'm stupid, I'm whatever. But the truth is that I am love. End of story. I am love, always. And I am loved, always. And I am loving, always. Because when I am love, when I'm really feeling I am love, and the more we can practice that, the more we are going to grow that feeling, of course. And the more it will become, the easier it will become to be loving to other people. Even though they might do things that we don't like, that upsets us a little bit, that we don't accept. But that's how they are, right? They can't change themselves, most likely. Otherwise they would not behave that way. So we always have to grow beyond this realm of fear or, lack consciousness, because that's not who we are. We are love. That's our true being. And the exercise basically in life that we always get given from our world around us, from the people in our life, is always an invitation to rise above that identification with the fear that we might have, or with the limitation, or with the untruth that we are hooked up with. You're never not loving. You're never, maybe not wanted. That's because the truth is that you were here because, you were wanted. You wouldn't be here otherwise. So I want to just invite you to always investigate and go deeper and ask yourself, is this actually true, what I'm feeling here now? And you, of course, you have to become aware of what is going on, you know, the feeling and then the thoughts. So the whole story that you're telling yourself, is that actually true? To actually wake up, bing, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? This is not true. And so, you know, then you take back your power, you stop that immediately, whoom, I'm not believing that anymore. I'm choosing no way. And then you're choosing to take back your power from giving, you know, from giving your power to this belief. I'm not going to give my power to the belief that I'm not wanted anymore. No way. Or that I'm wrong, you know, that this person seemingly is telling me, oh, I've done it wrong again. I'm not liked the way I am. I'm not doing that anymore. So I have to decide as a number one that I'm not doing that anymore. And instead, I come back to, but I am love. I remember that I am love. And then I am growing that feeling, and I am coming back to my heart, and I'm growing that feeling. And that's a practice that you can do every time. And of course, if it's really strong trigger, you know, you just have to go with what's present. If you get triggered again and again in the same way, then the trigger is showing you, hey, there's something that you haven't resolved from a long time ago. And even with the process I've just shown you, you probably find it too hard to do that, because you have to just deal with what there is. You can't just put that, you know, down or put the lid onto that and try to ignore it. That doesn't work. So I want to invite you to really come back to your true self by always asking yourself the question, you know, how come I feel this way? And do I actually want to believe what I'm believing or what I'm thinking here? And then really work with the trigger, you know, why is it there? And what's the actual cause, the event that happened a long time ago that is still unresolved and that needs healing. So if you want to have much more self-empowerment, then this is absolutely vital to do. And if you want to improve your existing relationships, or especially the romantic relationship, if that doesn't feel fulfilled yet, if that doesn't feel loving, you know, and truthful yet, then there's work to be done. And the work is always with you, right? It's always with you, so you can love yourself more. And if you love yourself more, you attract more loving behavior from everybody around you. That's the law, you know. And if you haven't got a relationship as yet, and you know, you maybe had enough of all the toxic or unloving and unhealthy relationships, and you never ever want to do any of those again, then you probably also know there's work to be done from inside, from within you, so that you are willing to look at what there is that isn't yet in alignment with your true self, with the I am love statement, with the I am love truth. And if that's you, you know, I'd love to help you. I'd love to help you to get to that stage where you can attract that soulmate relationship. Because you are actually loving yourself as you are. Because you have resolved those old beliefs that you're not wanted, or that you're not lovable, or that you're not good enough. And because you have resolved them, your energy field changes completely, and you are radiating out the true love that you are naturally. Because you haven't got those filters there anymore that say, no, I'm not lovable, no, nobody wants me, no, I'm not good enough. And then you can attract, without those there, you can attract the relationship that you really want, right? So it's really important to realize whether you're coming from truth, whether you're coming from the truth of I am love. And if you're not, you have work to do. Simple as that. And I'm here to help you. You know, I've got 2 slots this month, 2 places in my healing journey that take about 2 months. I give you either 8 sessions a month, or 4 sessions. You can choose that. You can lengthen the process or make it more intense for just 2 months, or you can make it longer. But I give you a set amount of sessions, We will talk in between the sessions where a lot of stuff actually unravels and you get the ahas and the insights, and you might see that your thought process wasn't in alignment with your own love. And I'm always guiding you to come out of your ego mind and to guide you back to your heart. So that's the journey that we are doing together in this 2 months intensive journey. If that's what you choose, if that's the right thing for you, we will talk about that in the discovery call, you know. So I invite you to just go ahead and book yourself a discovery call with myself. I will leave the link under the video, and book yourself if you feel ready, you know, and you want to really empower yourself so you can back yourself, so you can love yourself as you are. And if you're not in a relationship yet, you're getting yourself ready to attract that relationship of your dreams. Or if you want to improve the relationship that you have at the moment, you know, that is the same thing really. So let me know if you're ready, and if you want to empower yourself, now is the time. Now it's easier than ever before. Now you get more help than ever before, and it's more important than ever before, because without empowering ourselves, without becoming the sovereign being that we really are, we cannot really rise up into the 5th dimension where the earth is going. Okay, simple as that, right? Okay, I look forward to hearing from you, and lots of love to you until next time. Bye for now.